Hey y'all, Dr. D here. All right, I want to give you guys some a little bit of information today on anxiety, how to track it, and how to crush it. Okay, so here is a great way to track um, anxiety. Okay, and here's a anxiety symptom worksheet. Even though you don't necessarily have access to this worksheet, I'll copy the URL and put it in the comments. How about that? But I want to show you a little bit about what I do with clients in order to help them to be able to identify their anxiety symptoms, and then as we identify these symptoms, we can not necessarily alleviate anxiety, but to decrease the frequency of anxiety experiences, panic attacks, and then also decrease the intensity once we become more aware of what things may be happening. So, look right here, it says somatic and physiological. And so, basically, what this is talking about is physical symptoms that you experience in your body that do not have a medical cause. And so, that may look like something like muscle tension, right? You feel your neck going like this, right? Your back starts to hurt. And what could that come as a result of? So, that could be getting ready to have an interview. You're sitting and you're having an interview, and you may be thinking, I won't get the job, right? And then it may even create feelings of doubt, okay, insecurity, frustration, maybe even nervousness, right? And then behavioral, you may start shaking your leg. You may start um, wringing your hands, okay? Or you may start talking fast. Okay, someone may do that. All right, and here are some other things. Other somatic symptoms could be sweating, sweaty hands. All right, and sweaty hands that could relate to walking up in a store and asking for help. And the thought, cognitive and affective. Cognitive means thought, right? Thinking. And affect means the feeling. And so you may think, I am ugly, or they won't help. And I'm ugly, right? Let's even make it a little more concise. I'm ugly and they won't help me. Okay. And in addition to that, the feelings may be a feeling of defeat and uncertainty. Okay. And so behaviorally, you may pace in the store. Um, you may start to overthink about how to approach that person. And what else? You may leave. You may leave. All right. And here's some other somatic things. IBS. That stands for irritable. Some people naturally have reasons why they may have some problems with their bowels, but a lot of people with anxiety experience this disorder called irritable bowel syndrome. There is actually no medical cause for that person experiencing that. And I'm going to be transparent. I have IBS. For years, we took different tests to see if there was some medical reason why I had that, and to come to find out that it was somatic symptom for anxiety. And so IBS may be I don't like meeting new people, right? I'm shy, so I don't like meeting new people. And so I might think I'm shy. I don't know what to say. And I feel shy, right? I feel shy or embarrassed. Let's try that. I feel embarrassed. And you see how even sometimes just trying to come up with the words about how we really feel, it's really easy to say I'm sad, I'm anxious, but it's a little bit more difficult and challenging to slow our minds to feel like to really say what we feel. It's because I feel embarrassed because now that I'm all anxious, um, My stomach is in knots. I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. And so what do? I run to the bathroom, or I may leave, or I may yell at someone. Not saying that that's a good thing, but I may yell, like someone says something to me and I get real snappy. And so it could go back to also, I feel embarrassed and I may feel irritable. All right. And so, how does this work in therapy? So, essentially, what we do, people often may say, you see that it says, feel they're going crazy. A person may feel that they're experiencing these things and not really understand why. And so, if we can begin to first understand, okay, maybe I don't necessarily know what I'm thinking or what I'm doing, but may notice that I have the muscle tension in my neck, then instead of just thinking, oh, it'll go away, just pop my neck and just go on with something, I may stop and think if my neck is hurting. Or I have some muscle tension or back tension. What am I thinking right now? What am I saying to myself right now? And then when I realize, I say I won't get the job, I can reframe those thoughts and say, I'm not sure if I'll get the job. And now that gives me a different feeling, not necessarily the feeling of doubt. It gives me a somewhat feeling of hope. And then I may notice as I start talking, I may shake my leg a little bit less or wring my hands a little bit less, or I may slow down my speech because now I'm changing my thought patterns. And also, I may notice that the muscle tension kind of goes away. Or I may also, now that I'm saying those things and know that this may be psychologically based, I can create tension, more tension in my neck like this, and then release. And it takes out the muscle tension and releases. You tighten it and then you release it. Okay. And so, just wanted to give you that little bit of tidbit today about some things about anxiety, how to recognize symptoms of anxiety, and some ways to do that. Some deep breathing. You guys keep breathing, right? And then go and crush your day. If you want more information about the services that I offer at my practice, Assert Yourself LLC, that I do in person and virtually, please visit my website at www.azzertself as in Frank.com. You guys go and crush it.